Good evening, everyone. Aren't we having a good time? Y'all don't sound like y'all having a good time. Aren't we having a good time? This has been a lovely evening, and I'm here to talk about my author experience. And what I'm going to present to you, if it had a title, I would simply title it Trust. Can you say that with me? Trust. Come on, look at your neighbor and say trust. I hear you. Something amazing happens when a connection is made between your gifts and your assignment. The details of such a union absolutely contribute to that amazement, but the details are not the essential factors. The most important factor is the gift giver. Second to that are the benefactors of the assignment. Then coming in third place is the gifted who realizes the full scope and intended purpose of their gifts. So what did I just say? First, there's the gift giver, then the benefactor of the gifts, and then in third is the gifted. When you consider the connection between the gift and the assignment, the details are distracting, causing you to ask who, what, when, where, how, and why. The details can be frustrating, causing you to feel anxious, driving you to compare yourself to others, and thereby stunting all progress, leading towards the completion of your goals. These distracting details are the minutiae that challenge our ability to navigate our emotional management. Come on, somebody. It causes us to lose sight of the present power of the gift giver. So where then is the trust in the giver of the gift? Somebody say trust. I have been in pastoral ministry for 25 years, called, licensed, ordained, and anointed. As a ministry planter, I have served as a senior pastor for 18 years, trusting Jesus as the good shepherd who allows me to shepherd his people. You would think that I would understand how to trust. As a senior systems engineer, you would think that I would understand what trust means when the results of verification and validation prove that a product has met a set of requirements and specifications to fulfill an intended purpose. With every assignment, counselor, teacher, leadership developer, mentor, wife, mother, with all of these things, my ability to trust God has to be stretched. Somebody say trust. As a new author with Goshen Publishers, I learned to trust all over again. There's a young woman in the room here today, and she served as my accountability partner. I call her a pusher because she pushes. And in one of our sessions, she's holding me accountable. I'm holding her accountable, and I'm telling her about my Goshen experience. And she says, "Do you trust Dr. Richmond?" I said, "I do." She said, "No, you don't." I said, "I do." She said, "You don't trust her?" I said, "For real, I trust." She said, "No, you don't." She said, "If you trusted her, you would do what she told you to do." Here's the thing, though. Dr. Sean P. Richmond was led to build Goshen, her assignment, with the use of her gifts, reading, writing, storytelling. Have you heard her tell a story? Yeah. All of these things, preaching, managing, developing, cohorting, CEOing, and editor-in-chiefing, all of these things that she's doing. Then the gift giver led me right to her to be one of her many benefactors. Trusting this process had nothing to do with the details like a book title, an outline, page numbers, typesetting, artwork, podcasts, printing, marketing, book sales. But I was real concerned about that spine, though. I had to have a good spine on my book. I was real concerned. But these details, they didn't matter. Trusting has everything to do with my belief in the gift giver's ability. To do what, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. To do whatever he chooses to do with my obedience. If I trust God, then I will obey. I will show up to my cohort Zoom meetings, even on a Saturday morning. I will submit my outlines on time. I will utilize the writing strategies that we are taught. I will write 500 words a day, and I will take advantage of the experienced editor who is assigned to me. If I trust God, then I will trust the process. If I trust God, I will do the work and let everyone else do their work. I will trust the editor-in-chief to do her job using her gifts. I will trust the marketing team, the creative team, the administrative team, and all of those who are skilled in doing things that I am not skilled in. I will trust them to do their jobs using their gifts. At times, I may not trust people. That's just human nature, right? But I can trust what God is doing with them and through them on my behalf. Then, in turn, upon the realization of my gifts working amazingly in this new assignment, the gift giver is still the most important. The benefactors of the gift, the ones who purchase and read the book, we collide, they're next. And bringing up the rear as the gifted is me, still important, but not of my own doing. Trust the process. Tell your neighbor again, trust the process. As a matter of fact, look across the room and tell somebody across the room, you better trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the gift giver. He is the same giver of gifts to us all. Go ahead, I dare you to trust the gift giver and watch something amazing happen with your gifts as you complete your assignment. God bless you.